It is often said that the hour of death cannot be foretold. Though we acknowledge this truth, we tend to believe such a moment lies far ahead. Never did we imagine that we would gather today to remember and mourn Sergeant Ernest Nii Addo Mensah, whose earthly remains lie before us, having fallen in line of duty while serving our beloved mother, Ghana. Born on 5th July 1988 in Accra to the late ex-warrant officer Class 1 Emmanuel Mensah Ashiakwe and the late Victoria Abla Moke. Ernest hailed from Nii Addo Mensah in the La Abafum Kota in the Greater Accra region and Ehi in the Ketu North District of the Volta region. He was survived by 5 siblings: Laurentia Addo Mensah, Stella Joko Mensah, Samuel Addo Mensah, Josephine Addo Mensah, and Wisdom Tete Mensah. After the loss of his parents, Reverend Chief Superintendent Stella Amakacho Anku lovingly assumed the motherly role, nurturing and guiding him through life. From an early age, Ernest carried a quiet strength, humility, and a heart devoted to faith, family, and service, a legacy that would remain constant throughout his years. He began his education at La Mounds Presbyterian Primary A and B School and continued at La Enobal II Junior High School from 2001 to 2004. He later pursued studies at Emmett Electronic Institute from 2004 to 2007, where his interest in technical and mechanical work first blossomed. Friends and teachers recall a young man who embodied honesty, respect, and kindness, who listened intently, spoke thoughtfully, and readily offered help to others. Ernest was a man who treasured relationships. His marriage to Miss Mercy Amwa on 5th July 2005, just 1 month after his tragic death, was a joyous celebration of love witnessed by family and friends. Though their union was heartbreakingly short, it was built on deep affection, mutual respect, and shared hopes for the future. A devoted Christian, Ernest was baptized and confirmed in the Evangelical Presbyterian Church, South Lyle Estate, and later worshipped at the Presby Methodist Church in Takoradi. His life was anchored in an unwavering faith in Jesus Christ, and his greatest desire was for his loved ones to come to a saving knowledge of the Lord. He lived with eternity in view, carrying himself with humility and discipline as a true servant of God. In his community, Ernest was a source of warmth, generosity, and encouragement. His ready smile, kind words, and genuine concern for others made him a cherished figure among neighbors and friends. He was the person people turn to in times of need, and he's always willing to lend a hand, often going out of his way to help without expecting anything in return. Although Ernest dedicated 14 years of his life to the Ghana Armed Forces and served with skill and professionalism, his true legacy lies in the lives he touched beyond his uniform. He lived a life of warmth, kindness, and genuine engagement with people from all walks of life. His ever-present smile warmed our hearts, and his kind words and concern for others made him a cherished figure in his neighborhood and beyond. He never hesitated to help those in distress, often going out of his way to assist anyone in need. His generosity and compassionate nature were a gift to all who knew him. His love for God, devotion to family, and compassion for humanity remain the hallmark of his life. Rest in perfect peace, Sergeant Ernest Mensah Addo. Yawa Ojogban, faithful servant, your work on earth is done, and your crown awaits in glory.
So we thank all the families for biographies well read. We will now have a music